Introduction. Assisted living facilities ALFs are governed by specific state laws and regulations that dictate how healthcare professionals, including certified nursing assistants, CNAs, can assist residents with medications. In Florida, these laws are set to ensure safe medication practices, protecting both the residents and the staff who assist them. This module will cover the key legal frameworks and guidelines that influence medication assistance in an ALF setting. 1.1 Overview of Florida statutes related to medication assistance. In Florida, ALFs must comply with statutes established by the Florida legislature and rules promulgated by the Agency for Healthcare Administration, AHCA. These regulations focus on the safe administration of medications to residents and establish clear roles for healthcare staff. Florida Statutes Chapter 429, Part I. This statute outlines the general provisions for ALFs, including the scope of medication assistance. It differentiates between assisting with self-administration of medications and administering medications, which typically requires a licensed nurse. Under Florida law, CNAs may assist residents in self-administering medication, but cannot administer medications themselves. Citation: FLA Stat 429.256. Agency for Healthcare Administration AHCA Rule 58A50-185. This rule further clarifies the assistance with medication in ALFs. CNAs and other unlicensed personnel can assist with oral, topical, and inhaled medications, provided they follow specific procedures. For example, they may bring medications to the resident, open containers, and help the resident take the medication as directed. But they cannot make decisions about dosages or changes in medication. Citation: FLA Admin Code R58A50-185. 1.2 Role of the CNA in medication assistance. As a CNA, your role in medication assistance is strictly limited to helping residents take medications that they can normally take themselves, but may need physical assistance to do so. Some of the allowable tasks include handing the medication container to the resident, opening the medication container, placing the medication in the resident's hand or in an assistive device, such as a pill cup, helping the resident bring the medication to their mouth. These tasks are designed to maintain the resident's autonomy while ensuring their safety. However, CNAs must not administer medication, which includes tasks such as injecting medications, calculating doses, or determining the need for a medication. Citation: FLA Stat 429.256. 1.3 Liability and legal responsibilities. Understanding your legal responsibilities and potential liabilities as a healthcare professional is crucial. Assisting a resident inappropriately or going beyond your scope of practice can result in legal consequences, including accusations of negligence or malpractice. It is essential that CNAs follow all guidelines provided by their ALFs policies and procedures, as well as the state laws mentioned above. Negligence refers to the failure to act with the level of care that someone of ordinary prudence would have exercised in the same situation. In a healthcare setting, this could include failing to assist a resident with their medication properly, resulting in harm. Malpractice involves a healthcare professional engaging in improper or unethical conduct while providing care, and it typically applies to licensed professionals. However, CNAs can still be held liable if their actions harm a resident while assisting with medication. 1.4 Importance of documentation. Accurate and timely documentation is another key legal responsibility when assisting with medication in an ALF. CNAs must document all medication-related activities clearly and follow the facility's protocols to ensure accountability. Documentation may include date and time of assistance, the type of assistance provided, any unusual reactions or side effects observed, verification that the medication was taken. Failure to document medication assistance can lead to misunderstandings, errors, and potential legal issues. It also ensures there is a record of care provided, which is crucial for audits and in case of any legal challenges. Citation: FLA Admin Code R58A50-185. 1.5 Protecting resident rights. While assisting with medication, it is important to remember that residents have rights, including the right to refuse medications. Residents in ALFs maintain their autonomy and must not be forced or coerced into taking medication. Your role is to offer assistance and ensure the resident understands their choices. If a resident refuses medication, it must be documented, and the appropriate nurse or supervisor must be notified. Citation: FLA Stat 429.256. Conclusion. Understanding the legal framework surrounding medication assistance in Florida's ALFs is critical for CNAs and other unlicensed personnel. By following Florida statutes and administrative codes, CNAs can provide safe, compliant care while protecting both themselves and their residents from potential harm.